请问我们今天要讲什么故事啊？对，我们今天要讲的是迪士尼的5分钟恐怖故事哦。有没有恐怖？其实一点都不恐怖，对不对？我觉得还蛮有意思的。我们已经讲了好几篇了。怎么了？发生什么恐怖的事情了？需要帮忙吗？
对。
哦，好，我来帮你一下。不客气。好，我们来讲这个5 minutes spooky stories。今天要讲哪一篇？你还记得吗？谁的故事？
Peter Pan。
对，我们今天要讲的就是 Peter Pan Captain Hook's Shadow 93页。93页，我们来找一下93在什么地方呢？啊，找到了。Disney Peter Pan Captain Hook's Shadow. Time for you to walk the plank, Pan, John Darling cried as he waved his wooden swords at his brother Michael. The two boys were playing Peter Pan and Captain Hook in their nursery. Only if you catch me, Michael replied. You caught fish. Michael leaped off the bed. Clink, clink, clink. The brothers chased each other around the nursery in an exciting swords fight. For a moment, Michael felt just as he had when he was a lost boy in Neverland. 所以这是 Michael 就是 John 他们两个正在玩那个彼得潘跟海盗胡克船长的故事，对不对？All right, boys. John and Michael, time for bed, Wendy announced as she walked into the room. She was sleeping in the nursery while her new bedroom was being decorated. Just a few more minutes, Michael begged. Captain Hook is about to make me walk the plank. You will have plenty of time to walk the plank tomorrow, Wendy said. 5 more minutes, John asked Wendy. You said that 5 minutes ago, Wendy replied, smiling. You can continue your battle first thing in the morning, I promise. There really was no arguing with that, so Michael and John put down their swords and dutifully crawled into their beds, while Wendy turned out the light. Michael pulled the covers up to his chin and snuggled against his teddy bear. He wasn't tired at all. A few minutes later, Michael could tell by the gentle breathing sounds that John and Wendy were fast asleep. Michael squeezed his eyes shut, but it was no use. He kept picturing Captain Hook trying to capture Peter Pan, and the surprised look on the pirate's face when Peter got away. Suddenly, there was a rattling sound. Then, a whoosh. Michael opened his eyes and saw that the nursery windows were wide open. Had someone gotten inside? 这是谁呀？这是 Captain Hook 的影子吗？ That was when Michael noticed a shadow against the far wall. He gasped, and his eyes widened in fright. It was shaped just like Captain Hook. 是不是胡克船长啊？ Quickly, Michael dove under the covers. Captain Hook was scary, but being under the covers didn't make Michael feel any better. He wanted to know for certain whether or not the pirate was in the nursery. Slowly, he lifted the bottom edge of his blanket and peeked out. 好像真的是胡克船长哎。Michael still couldn't see Hook, but the captain's shadow was there against the wall, large as life. The shadow seemed to look around the nursery for a moment, then it crept towards the far corner. A chill ran down Michael's spine. Captain Hook was headed toward Wendy. Uh-oh. Michael knew he had to protect his sister. He glanced around the nursery and his eye fell on something laying beside his bed, his wooden swords. The littlest darling wrapped his fingers around the sword just as the shadow got to Wendy. He threw off his covers and leaped toward it. The shadow stumbled backwards. Michael lunged at it again, but it swiped at him with its hook. Uh-oh. Diving under his bed, Michael scooted away just in time. He gulped, waiting for the hook to swipe at him again. Then he began to wonder why he was only seeing Captain Hook's shadow. Where can Hook be hiding? He asked himself. Michael realized he couldn't stay under the bed. Hook was sure to find him there sooner or later. Summoning all his courage, Michael darted into the middle of the room. 你觉得是谁？ The shadow came after him, and Michael stumbled backward, tripping over a ball that had been laying on the floor. 所以我就跟你说，玩具要收好，不然容易跌倒，对不对？ The shadows scowled toward him. Now Hook has got me for sure, Michael thought. Cock-a-doodle-doo! A voice cried suddenly. Peter! Michael exclaimed as his hero flew in through the window. I'm so glad you're here. Captain Hook tried to get Winnie, but I stopped him. Hook is here? Peter asked. He narrowed his eyes and looked around. Why? It's only Hook's shadow, Peter said. Don't let it get away. The shadow tried to run, but Peter flew after it. 所以只有影子啦，赶快抓住它就好了，对不对？ It's only a shadow? Michael asked. Suddenly, he wasn't so scared. He leaped up and ran after it, too. The shadow moved towards the wooden toy chest. Grab it from the other side, Peter called. Michael ran toward the shadow from the right as Peter flew at it from the left. In a flash, Michael reached out and caught it. Put it in here, Peter said, holding out a sack. Michael stuffed the shadow inside and Peter tied the bag, closed with a piece of rope. 哇，他们抓到虎克船长的那个影子了耶。Phew, Peter said. That was close. Huh? Why do you think Captain Hook's shadow was here? Michael asked. I stole the shadow for a prank, Peter explained, but it's been nothing but trouble. Pulling the lost boy's tail and putting pine cones in their beds, and then it's snuck away from Neverland. How awful! Michael cried. Peter nodded. Oh, I'd better fly back to return it while everyone aboard Captain Hook's ship is still asleep. Good idea, Michael said. Do you want to come? Peter asked. It will be a great adventure. I don't think I would want to go without Wendy and John, Michael replied. Then let's bring them, Peter said. Flying over to Wendy's bed, he reached down to give her a gentle shake, but then drew his hand back. He's fast asleep, he said. Peter looked across the room. John is asleep too. Maybe next time, Michael said. Next time, Peter echoed, jumping to the window ledge. Goodbye, Michael. Tell Wendy and John I say hello, he called. Then he flew off into the night. I will, Michael promised. He waved and went back to bed, smiling. He was glad to have had another adventure with Peter Pan, and now he was ready to go to sleep. The end. 好听吗？他们刚刚那个在抓影子那段还蛮精彩的，对不对？好啦，这本就是《5 Minute Spooky Story》的 Peter Pan Story， 对不对？彼得潘的故事，你看我们就讲了9分钟了，包含前面的部分。午餐煮好了吗？煮好了吗？我要去煮啦，丽妍。